Good evening and welcome to Henry County Public Schools Family Connect. I'm Monica Hatchett. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm excited this evening to continue our series on how to help your student, how to support your student through programs and activities that he or she might be interested in. We've spoken with elementary teachers, with experts from our middle schools, and last week our high schools. And this week we have a special group of experts with us, students from Piedmont Governor's School. And I'm going to ask you guys to introduce yourselves, tell us a little bit about where you're from, and then we're going to hear some really great things about what you do every day at Piedmont Governor's School.
Hi, my name is Kendall Cope, and I'm a senior at Bassett High School.
My name is Zaven Stanley, and I'm a junior at Magna Vista High School.
Okay, so tell me, Kendall, what is Governor's School?
So, Governor's School is a program for gifted juniors and seniors who have interest in math and science, and we attend an off-site campus for 2 blocks during the day where we take research, our math, such as calculus, biology, anatomy.
And one of the really great things, Zaven, is that you all have the opportunity to earn a lot of college credit while you're there. One thing that a lot of families don't know is that credit is free. The school system helps to pay for that for you. So tell me a little bit about some of the classes that you're taking.
Personally, right now, I'm taking Calc 1, which is a bit exciting for me. I like math. And then I take chemistry, and I have an ITE class, and I also have an intro to stats class, so a little bit more math. But it's definitely a change of pace from the traditional schooling.
And we like to know a little bit about every year, when is it time to apply? Typically for Governor's School, for ACE, and all of our extra programs for high school juniors and seniors, that comes around about January, when it's time to enroll for your classes for the following year. So tell me, maybe as a sophomore, how did you decide, hey, I want to do this? How do you qualify? How do you enroll in Governor's School?
Personally, so when you're a sophomore, you'll get a letter in the mail saying that you qualify to apply for Governor's School, and if you're accepted, I knew that it was right for me because based on what I want to do in the future in my career, it's more math and science related, so that's how I knew that it was the right program for me.
All right, and Zaven, what made you decide to attend?
I really think it was the influence of some of my teachers. I know that they would come to me about, just things in general, and they would say, hey, maybe you should try this out. I think you would really benefit from it. And so then that just persuaded me to find out a little bit more, and I'm really glad I did.
And students can visit the classroom. They can talk with instructors. Obviously, they can talk with you guys when you get back to base school. What are some of the things that students maybe ask you about Governor's School and about the classes that you take? What might they want to know?
I think one of the most common questions is, do you think that the Governor's School classes are too much? Personally, I do not. I think that if you're dedicated to your schoolwork, then I think that it's definitely doable and it's a great program for anyone.
All right, so Zaven, you told me a little bit about the classes that you're taking. What is Governor's School teaching you maybe about yourself?
I'm really starting to learn that I need to really manage my time. I was one that could just kind of float through, but now it's really testing me and what I know about myself and how I can budget time.
And you all operate on a little bit different schedule than the traditional high school classes. Things are still sort of on a block, but how does a typical week at Governor's School flow for a student?
So for me as a senior, I have anatomy and I have calculus on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then I have research and biology on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then every other Friday we have an alternating schedule. So if I have Monday, Wednesday classes one Friday, then the next Friday I'll have Tuesday, Thursday classes.
And your senior year culminates in what's an extensive project for a lot of people to consider. Tell me a little bit about the senior research project and maybe what you're doing for your project.
So every senior picks a topic that they're interested in. For me personally, I want to enter a field of biology and veterinary medicine. So I'm studying flies and how they are attracted to different decomposing organisms in rural versus urban environments. I know that doesn't sound like it would be exciting to many people, but one of the pluses of Governor School is you really get to choose like what you want to learn about and what your topic is.
So individualized instruction, things that you are passionate about. You said math, Zaven. Tell me a little more about how Governor School is unique. Besides dual enrollment, what are some of the things that are different from the traditional high school?
I think that it's definitely more, if you want to excel, you will excel. But if you do not spend enough time really focusing on your academics, then you'll slip up. And it's almost a challenge, I guess. It's almost a challenge to see if you will dedicate yourself to it.
And it's a challenge that a lot of students are able to rise to and excel in. Governor School has a new home this year. You're at Patrick Henry Community College. Students can drive there or ride a school bus, obviously. Kendall, tell me about the advantages of being on the college campus.
I think it gives the students a feel of like what college is going to really be like. So we're in the college classrooms, we're on the campus, we're walking to and from each building, and we're even mixed in with some of the college students that are there as we pass from building to building. So it really gives you a taste of what the future is going to be like for those who go to college.
And you're earning these credits. You're learning things that maybe you wouldn't have the opportunity to learn in some of your classes at your base school. What do you hope to do with what you've gotten out of Governor School, or what you will get out of Governor School?
I think for me personally, as soon as I found out it was an associate's in applied science, I guess was heavily impacted. I was like, this is going to be really cool because I want to go into a science-related field. Chemistry is fascinating, and the fact that I get to work towards that now is really exciting.
That is great for every student involved. Maybe not for everybody because it is a small program, but when we come back from the break, we're going to talk with some of Zaven and Kendall's colleagues about the program itself and how we can get involved in supporting students who participate.
The Reef Loft and Cafe has home decor for every season, known for beautiful wreaths, bows, and one-of-a-kind items for your home. While you're here, join us for a light lunch or gourmet coffee. Enjoy free Wi-Fi and a relaxing atmosphere. Located in Collinsville, 2616 Virginia Avenue. Follow us on Facebook for discounts, classes, and new inventory daily. Welcome to El Parral, a true, authentic Mexican experience. Daily specials and daily beer specials and birthday fun. Fresh sides and sizzling fajitas. Mouth-watering desserts and fast, friendly service. Call-in orders are welcome at 632-6408, located near the Walmart intersection. Dine in or carry out. El Parral, a true, authentic Mexican experience.
Unlimited is only as good as the network it's on. And only one network can be the best. Verizon, just named #1 in the nation by RootMetrics, the largest independent study, in call, data, speed, and reliability, and awarded #1 overall network for the 8th time in a row. Because only Verizon has the best network and the best unlimited.
The Sirloin House on Commonwealth Boulevard is locally owned and operated, only serving the best meats, such as Angus Pride and Sterling Silver. Breakfast and lunch buffet 7 days a week, starting at just $6.99. Southern meats and veggies at its finest, with 2 great locations to serve you in Southside, Martinsville, and Eden. Follow us on Facebook for discounts and coupons.
Whenever you have a computer problem, I highly recommend Brian Hamilton and his company Mid-Atlantic Data and Communications to fix it. His company is very dedicated to resolving any issues concerning computer hardware, software, or networking. Give them a call. It will be the best decision you've ever made.
Chopsticks, Martinsville's largest and nicest restaurant, serving hibachi, sushi, Chinese, and Asian cuisine. Daily lunch specials for just $4.99, including sushi. Drink specials and mouth-watering entrees at Chopsticks in Martinsville. Don't forget to ask how kids eat free on Sundays. Dine in or carry out at 632-8898. Chopsticks, located across from Baymont Inn on Commonwealth Boulevard.
Welcome back to Family Connect. Tonight we're talking with experts from Piedmont Governor Schools, students who attend each day before they return to their base high school. Before the break we talked with Zaven and Kendall, and I'm joined now by two new colleagues of theirs. If you guys will introduce yourselves.
All right, I'm Josh Perlman. I'm from Magna Vista and I'm a senior there.
My name is Bianca Dotson and I'm a senior at Bassett High School.
And now before the break, I was talking with your peers about the classes they take, what they learn about themselves as part of the Governor's School program, which is an intensive program of study for students in their junior and senior year. You can go to Patrick Henry Community College, take these classes, dual enrollment, free is a great price tag. Parents want to know that. Tell me a little bit about the classes that you take and what you've learned about yourself as a student at Governor's School.
Well, personally, I'm taking the 2 maths route for my senior year. So I am taking Calculus 2 and Statistics this year with 2 great math teachers, that's for certain. And my other classes are Research, and then I'm taking Physics with Miss King, and that's pretty great. And I'm learning a lot through each of those classes, whether it be strict learning, as in how to apply derivatives and certain concepts like that with higher order maths. And then in physics, that's probably one of my favorite sciences so far, you're doing everything you can to culminate the other sciences into different laws. So that's been pretty cool. And through myself, I've probably learned that it's really important to have a good work ethic. And if you don't have that, you're not going to succeed. But I think I've made it so far. So
It's definitely an important skill for life. Bianca, what about you?
Right now I'm taking calculus and I'm taking anatomy and physiology and biology and research. And I've learned a lot in those classes. I've learned how to write a much better paper than I did before. And through that I've learned to work hard and that if I do that I can accomplish anything.
And these transferable skills are key, not just for college or wherever you plan to go when you graduate high school and potentially with an associate's degree from Patrick Henry at the end of your senior year, but in your career as well. What do you hope to do with your science background, your math background from Governor's School? Where do you see that leading you?
my personal goal in college is probably going to go into an engineering field. I'm not quite certain of which yet, or an upper level maths route, because I'm really big into math. I'm on the math team at Magna Vista, and that's probably one of my favorite things to do during the year. So that's probably one of the most applicable ways for that.
Okay.
I would like to be a child psychologist, so for me it's basically getting my general studies out of the way and allowing me to learn a lot about like the human body and just things like that.
Very interesting. Now, as a parent, if I have a student who attends Governor's School, what do I need to know? What are the things that I might see that are different from my student's base school? And what do I need to know about how best to support my student?
Well, I've noticed that it's definitely rigorous, but something a parent can do is realize that that's the truth, and it's not just going to be easy, just, oh, well, you take this and you write this here and you write this here. It's not just copying. It's going to involve a whole lot of thought. So having a parent just understand that and sometimes even come in and just sort of have like a brain break with you, sort of talk to you about what you're writing or what you're annotating. I find that a lot in my articles for Dr. Huff. It'll just help to sort of calm down the tension in the room.
Very good. What about you, Bianca?
Like Josh said, I think parents should be more understanding. Like my parents have definitely seen a difference. Like I stay up a lot later and like they understand I'm not staying up just to stay up, just I'm doing stuff or whatever. And like they'll come in and talk to me and like they always tell me, hey, you're doing a good job, I'm proud of you. And I think that helps kids a lot.
And you guys earn grades there, they transfer back to your high school, so they're on both transcripts, the college and the high school transcript. This affects honor roll. This affects a lot of things at your base school. And the astounding thing is you're doing great. So the formula that you're working out to work a little bit later, work a little bit harder, is universally showing that you are capable. You are what we like to refer to as college and career ready. So it's great that this program is to help you equip yourself to be ready to do those sorts of things. While you're doing that, we also see that it's important to motivate other students. So as a potential student, maybe as a freshman or a sophomore, if I'm interested, I can come in, I can sit in on classes once my principal has approved that with me and worked on that process with me. But even younger students are coming over to Governor's School in the afternoon and participating in labs, participating in activities with your instructors. What are some of the really fun things that parents need to know about the experiments that happen at Governor's School, or the great activities that they should want to make sure that their students get to participate in when they get to your grade level?
Well, personally, probably the most fun trip we did out of our junior year, because I guess our senior year isn't even halfway over yet. But we went on a trip with Dr. Huff. We went to Blowing Rock, and that was really cool because we got to sort of hike up and see what was happening. We got some pretty cool photos, climbing all about. And then we even went to Mystery Hill, which was supposedly changing gravity. It's one of the 6 or 7 places in the world that can change gravity, as I was saying. But we had a lot of fun there.
Very cool.
I think that our teachers, like when we're doing labs, like in chemistry or in biology or in any class, they really show us how it applies to real life, how like something that you learn in class, you see it every day and you don't even realize. Like I know one of my teachers, Miss Oakes, we were talking about starches and we did a lab about it, and she showed us that in packages that she gets, some of the packaging peanuts are made out of potatoes, and it was really cool to know that like the stuff we learn is actually applicable to real life.
And it's interesting to discover in everyday life the things that you've learned in the classroom, which is an important transferable skill as well. Now, if I'm interested as a parent in learning more about Governor's School, or if I have a question about Governor's School, who should I call?
Well, my first line of defense, I suppose, would be Mr. Pace, because he's been great. He's pretty much runs the place over there. And through my, I guess, journey going through Gov School, I've learned that he's sort of the person to go to. He knows the answers. He knows when stuff's going on, what's going on. And I've really found myself connected with him through also the robotics team, which is also run with PGSMST, or Piedmont Governor School.
Parents and students, if you have questions, or if you'd just like to learn more about the Governor's School program, or about ways that you can get involved in supporting students and the projects that they take on, like the one that Kendall mentioned before break, please don't hesitate to call Governor's School. Their phone number is 656-0328. You can also send a message through our Let's Talk page on the Henry County Schools website, and we can transfer that on to them for you. Any final thoughts from you guys before we go to break about things that parents definitely need to know?
I think that it's really important for parents to know that it's a great experience, and if I had a chance to redo it again, I would do the exact same thing. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of reward.
Join us again after we come back from the break, and we're going to talk with these guys just a few minutes more about why this is a valuable experience and why this is such a great gem in hiding almost in our community.
Your face tells a story, one that is uniquely yours. Our desire is to help you recapture your natural beauty. I'm board certified through the Academy of Aesthetic Medicine and specialize in the treatment of wrinkles, facial sagging, uneven skin tone, dark spots, acne, and other scars. For our clients, we create an exclusive treatment plan using non-surgical cosmetic procedures and medical strength skincare to help you to age gracefully and to look and feel your personal best.
Football is started, and that means game-changing savings at Blue Ridge Nissan in Martinsville. Score the biggest savings of the year on all 2017 models. Right now, drive home in a new 2017 Nissan Rogue and save up to $6,000 off. Or score up to $12,000 off on a new 2017 Nissan Titan. Get top dollar for your trade and our exclusive warranty forever on all our vehicles. Plus game-changing savings. Blue Ridge Nissan in Martinsville, across from the Speedway on Greensboro Road. Also shop with us online at theblueridgeway.com.
Piedmont Youth Soccer League Fall 2017 registration is now underway. PYSL Rec Soccer is open to any children ages 3 to 18. The registration deadline is August 15th, then games begin on September 9th with the season ending October 28th. You can register online at pyslsoccer.net or call the Smith River Sports Complex at 276-638-5200. Also, be sure to find the Piedmont Youth Soccer League on Facebook for updates about on-site registration dates and times. Sign up today and join the largest youth sports league in Martinsville, Henry County.
Elite Bookkeeping and Tax Services, locally owned and operated. Stop paying high franchise fees and CPA fees. Elite Bookkeeping is open year-round and, most of all, affordable. Elite can handle personal tax returns, self-employment, corporate, and more. Call today to meet a caring professional at 647-7100, located across from the Collinsville Post Office. Elite Bookkeeping and Tax Service, 647-7100.
Welcome back to Family Connect. Tonight I've been joined by students, local experts on Piedmont Governor School for Mathematics, Science, and Technology. This is a program that high school juniors and seniors can be invited to apply for and participate in, earn dual enrollment credit through the course of their junior and senior years of high school. So they attend this project half a day and then they return to their base high schools. And one of the really great things as parents that we love to know is these dual enrollment credits are transferable to most colleges in our area. They are free to us as parents, which is an added bonus, but you guys are learning amazing things, and that's probably the most important thing that parents want to know, that students are ready for whatever their future holds for them. Now, I want to ask each of you, and we'll start ladies first. Bianca, tell us, why did you ultimately decide to choose this program? Why was it important for you? And what would you say to another student who's considering this as an option?
I chose Governor School because I felt like it would benefit my future, and I definitely wanted to cut down the time I would be in college because it'll be like 6 years for me. And I would tell a kid that wanted to come to Governor School that you have to work hard and that it might seem stressful, but it's definitely worth it. So if you can get through that, then you can do it.
Very good. Kendall, what about you?
The reason that I chose Governor School is because I wanted to gain opportunities that wouldn't have been available to me otherwise at base school. So I think the Governor School has a lot to offer. And the thing that I would tell a student who might want to go to Governor School is they need to be dedicated. It's not something that you can half dedicate to and hope for the best. You really have to give it your all.
Josh?
I personally chose Governor School because it's a challenge, and I knew that from the people I've talked to before. I love challenges. I don't really like floating. I like to constantly be working at something. So I heard that it was difficult, and I was like, I'm in. What I would say to a prospective student would probably be that it is tough at times, and sometimes you'll stay up late, but it really is worth it in the end because you're getting those credits, those college hours, or credits, I suppose, sorry. And you're cutting your time that you have to actually you have to study in college, and you get the actual. I have my tongue twister here, but and you're actually having time in class where you get one-on-one time with your teacher.
Very good. Zayvon, what about you?
I definitely think that I also kind of joined because I wanted a challenge that would test me a little bit, but also benefit my future. But I also did it because I wanted to cut down the cost of college. You know, college is expensive. Not everybody has the money to pay for college, and taking out loans is really not the best way to start off financially. And so I just really wanted to kind of get a foothold in, you know, when I'm going into college. But to someone wanting to, you know, think about Gov School, I would definitely say that it's going to be hard. There are going to be hard times, and it's definitely not for those that just, you know, don't want to dedicate themselves to something like that.
If your student is looking for a challenge, looking for a way to enhance what he or she is learning in the junior and senior year of high school, contact Brian Pace at Piedmont Governor School. Again, that phone number is 656-0328, or you can send a message to us through the Let's Talk option on our Henry County Schools website, and we'll pass that along. We hope that you'll take the opportunity to visit Governor School, explore their website, learn about all there is to offer and to know and learn there, and learn about this great possibility for the students in our community. Additionally, before we let you go for the evening, just a couple reminders for all Henry County Public Schools students. Next week is Farm to School Week. And what that means for us is there will be great emphasis on the nutritional value and the items that are coming into our school cafeterias on Wednesday at 10 o'clock. If you hear a loud noise, it is the crunch heard round the Commonwealth. The governor has asked that everyone participate. So all of our students will be munching delicious fresh apples from local farms on Wednesday at 10 o'clock, the crunch heard round the Commonwealth. And finally, the week of October 9th is School Lunch Week. We invite you to join us and participate in enjoying school lunch, visit with students at any of our schools, enjoy that time with them. They eat lunch for free. You can eat for a minimal price, and talk to them about the things that they are learning in school as well and how we might all support them to enhance their futures. Thank you for being with us.
Are you, or someone you know, a person with a disability? Do you feel like no one understands? Well, there's hope. Disability Rights and Resource Center is here for you, offering services and assistance with independent living skills, peer counseling, home modifications, and much, much more. You're not in this world alone. Our professionally trained staff can help. Call 540-482-0752. You're watching BTW 21, your neighborhood network, the pride of Martinsville.
Football has started, and that means game-changing savings at Blue Ridge Nissan in Martinsville. Score the biggest savings of the year on all 2017 models. Right now, drive home in a new 2017 Nissan Rogue and save up to $6,000 off. Or score up to $12,000 off on a new 2017 Nissan Titan. Get top dollar for your trade and our exclusive warranty forever on all our vehicles. Plus game-changing savings. Blue Ridge Nissan in Martinsville, across from the Speedway on Greensboro Road. Also shop with us online at theblueridgeway.com.
Sign up for pharmacy text alerts today. It's a simple, easy way to refill your prescription. Simply go online and register at www.refillrx.com or download the app to your smartphone. Getting your prescriptions just got easier at Family Pharmacy in Stanleytown, serving our community since 1996.
At Sub